The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now. And use them when the need arises.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
I'll get that for you.
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Right, just follow me. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I have a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Today.
I'm dead on my feet.
He makes a stiff boards after training. Oh, I've gone and stepped in it.
Not my kind of place, this.
Perhaps a stroll through town. See what we can find.
Must hold
I mustn't let the captain see my knees knocking.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Do come again.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Sometimes I wonder if my peers seem so much
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
more to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
I'm so
First,
barely
assess
dragged
the
my arse
features,
out of
then
bed.
at school.
Another day, another adventure.
to be heading. The best quality to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son. Now I've gone and stepped in it.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
Like it or not, I must go where duty
Can't
calls.
expect to fare so well every day.
This is quite a quandary.
Not ruins your day like getting cut open. Now I've gone and stepped in it.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
I'm aching for a fight.
Ought to polish up my gear for
Mayhap
tomorrow.
I ought to be getting home. Another day, another adventure.
Just nodded off for a moment there. The best quality a soldier can have.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a
Now
soldier.
I've gone and stepped in it. I'll
I've
not
been
stick
pretty
my head
kind
where
to
it
me.
will get cut off.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training. The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
Right. I'm nodding off where I stand.
Wearing armor all day feels like a
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like.
Can't expect to fare
Now
so
I've
well
gone
every
and
day.
stepped in it.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
Right. I'm nodding off where I stand.
Perhaps a stroll through town. See what I can find.
no sign of my replacement.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Just nodded off for a moment there. Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Suppose I'll draw the water now, save
Ain't
myself.
nothing but trouble.
Now
down
I've
here.
gone and stepped in it.
My bed
First,
calls,
assess the field,
and I shan't
then
resist.
act accordingly.
Soon
First,
as my
assess the
shift's
field,
done, I'm off to
then
the
act
tavern.
accordingly.
What to do?
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Suppose I'll draw the water now, save myself.
Shift's over. No sign of my replacement.
Must hold out till someone
Best
comes
quality
to
a
relieve
soldier
me.
can have is loyalty.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern. Now I've gone and stepped in it.
Mustn't let the captain see my knees.
Sweet mix and ale.
I must earn the keeper's
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
I'm dead on my feet after today's
Now
training.
I've gone and stepped in it.
Perhaps a stroll through town. See what I can find.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees knocking.
It's over. Sign of my replacement.
What about this place makes me nervous?
It's been a hard day.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Not manage a day like getting cut open. Now I've gone and stepped in it.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morning. Tis just another day, same as the one afore it.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
Or to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Barely drag my ass out of bed.
I drew the short
Another
straw
day,
with this watch.
another adventure.
My bed please. And a sharp test.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
I must have let the captain so well every day. Can't expect to fare so well every day.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Hasn't anyone got pointers?
Tis just another day, same as the one afore it.
And I now have cause to draw steel.
As soon as my shift's done,
First
I'm
assess
off
the
to the
field,
tavern.
then act accordingly.
Ain't nothing but
Polish up
trouble
my
over
gear
here.
for tomorrow.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
My bed please. And a sharp test.
Must have taken a
Let's see.
wrong.
Where to next?
I'd hasten home,
Or to
were
polish
this not
up
my
gear
duty.
for tomorrow. First assess the field. then
Time to
act
be heading home. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own. A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gather. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut.
Stepped in it.
The best quality a soldier can have.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Now there's a thought.
Follow me. I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way. For a change.
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet?
Haven't you anything for me? Well, you best get to it then.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Now that we've delivered the items on the list, I suppose we ought to report back to Sir Geoffrey. A person of import, I take it? Very well. I will lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Here, if you please.
First, assess the field. Then,
Head for road if all goes awry.
everyone's as tough.
Our road was a long one.
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering us. Anyway, you've been a great help.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Aptly said.
Aching for a fight. Can't expect to fare so well.
Would that I now had force to draw steel.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
It's just another day, same as the one afore it.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
My bed calls. Can I sharp resist?
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be a united front in the face of any foe.
I suppose 'tis so.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I'll take any chance not to think on my toes.
Wishing my armor can wait till the morning.
I'll handle this.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Would you care to behold a forgotten rift stone, as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. 'Tisn't far.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Well met.
Head for Rome if aught goes awry.
They're acting up. Let's take it easy today. A happy man is he who laughs away his troubles.
Know you of the brine? Monsters they are, what haunt the deep.
Shallow waters are safe.
Place to soothe the spirit, this.
Hardly yes.
in town. Stomach's complaining. I'll have an herb.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty.
I grow restless when I do.
There's so much to him. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? With Melv offering aid only when yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Off to market I go. Sometimes this is the only place
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
You would have me lead. Consider it done.
If I could find a noble to take me on, I'd be set.
Another day. Looking for work?
The other day, I espied an elf, of all things. Seems they've a village nearby. They ill favor living alongside the people of other races. Dwarves in particular. I understand their reluctance. They live several... Not to mention their tongue is a mystery to us. If you can't share a jest, sharing a village is out of the question, eh?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
Aught you need of me?
I've not much to offer you, sir, I fear.
Know you of the brine? Monsters they are, what haunt the deep. Shallow waters are safe, but venture...
I fear I've naught useful to share.
What are you up to?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Magavani is just what I need.
It's nodded off for a moment there.
Well met, sir.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Begging your pardon, sir, but... You a traveller? Well, I'll not pry, but I can tell you've a strong arm. I used to be...
Bones grow weary.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
I cannot help but ache for a scrap. isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flames.
You'll not live to regret it.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
It is our first time setting foot in this place, but I trust we'll muddle through.
If any creature dares ambush us, I shall be ready for them. Magics are at your disposal! Full glad am I to see the sky again.
If I were meant to spend my days in darkness, I'd have been born a mole.
I suppose 'tis so.
Watch out for the choppers!
Gran, I want to learn magic. This again, child. You know full well your father has forbidden it. There are plenty of things more deserving of your interest.
Why must you always take Father's side? I'd have thought you'd understand how I feel better than anyone. Why won't they let me study magic?
What am I to do with that wood that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but